Hi, good morning, everyone. Hi, Rory. Nice to see you here. As always, if you're here and you can contribute to the chat, I'd love to see who's here, so please say hello. And also, I didn't hear if there are any requests, so you can let me know if anyone has any special requests today for the any part of your body that you would like to focus on. I'll just wait a couple minutes. Okay, I don't really see any activity going on in the chat, so let's get started. So we'll just do, I guess, the same type of class that we've been doing for the past few weeks. So still focusing on balance and strength, and we'll make sure we throw some hip openers in, some lower back stuff. So good. And again, I'll try to keep the main part of the class to about an hour. And then, good morning, Mia. How are you? Let me know if you have any requests. I'll try to keep the main part of the class to an hour, and then after that we'll have Shavasana, a loving kindness meditation, and a little breath work. So let's get started. So let's start standing in mountain pose. And I'd encourage everyone to stand with big toes touching just to work on balance and core awareness. But if that really feels uncomfortable for you, then you can step your feet a little wider apart. Just try to keep them within hip distance. And just rock back and forth from side to side, spread your toes wide, really feeling the entire base of your foot on the mat. Find your center. Make sure you're not leaning to one side or the other, or from too much in one direction from front to back. And just start to scan up from your toes, just noticing the alignment of your body. So keeping your knees slightly bent, belly in and up, pelvic floor engaged, tailbone tucked down, spine long, shoulders back and down, chest open, neck long, chin parallel to the floor. And start to bring your attention to your breath. Just noticing your inhalation and exhalation. And just stay there noticing your breath. I need to turn off my ceiling fan so I don't hit it. Just noticing which parts of your body move with each inhalation and exhalation. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. And now just think of lengthening with each inhalation and releasing and softening with each exhalation. Lengthening and expanding as you inhale, and releasing and softening as you exhale. Belly expanding as you inhale, and belly drawing in as you exhale. Just really feel your body filling with breath. And if you use the Ujjayi breath, then go ahead and transition to that now. Inhaling and exhaling with sound. And starting to move with our breath. On your next exhalation, drop your hands to your sides, palms facing out. On your next inhalation, start to reach up towards the ceiling, lengthening, and exhale, release. Float your hands back down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and keep moving with your breath. Remember to inhale completely and exhale fully, and move your arms at the same pace as that breath. And we're doing this both to wake up our shoulders and stretch our body, start to stretch our upper body especially, and just start to get used to moving with the breath, as we will continue to do throughout the practice. Good. On your next inhalation, keep your arms up, clasp your hands, and point the index fingers towards the ceiling. Stay here, take a really deep breath, lengthen your whole rib cage, lengthen your spine, reach towards the ceiling, and exhale, still reaching. So thinking of reaching more than bending. You can both size your body long, exhale into the posture. Inhale, exhale. See if you can go a little farther, maybe look in the opposite direction if it doesn't bother your neck. Inhale, exhale. And again, I apologize about the computer noise. I actually tried to repair it and realized it's kind of beyond my capability. So I'm just going to kind of wait until this computer, which is 7 years old, dies, and I'm going to move back to the next one. Good. Inhale, center. Put your hands down. And take a staff. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a scarf. If you don't have either of those handy, then it's okay. Just kind of keep your hands about the distance apart. And inhale up. Exhale. Gently drop the strap behind you, open your chest and shoulders, look down towards the floor. And inhale up, exhale, round the spine. And really drop your head, lengthening your neck and spine. Inhale up, and exhale, open your shoulders. And inhale up, And exhale. You're on the spine. Inhale, up, exhale. And remember, every time you exhale, draw the belly in, supporting your pelvic floor and your abdomen. And you up. And exhale down. And up this time. Keep the strap up. And exhale, reach to one side. Look up in the opposite direction. And inhale. Exhale again. Pulling the strap down with the weight of your hand. One more time on each side. Inhale, exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good, and now just free movement. Just gently getting into any parts of your body that you don't normally notice. Just getting a nice stretch there, getting some movement. Keep breathing deeply. Good, and go ahead and put the strap to the side. And now starting to wake up our lower body a little bit. Bend your knees, place your hands over the knees, and just moving your knees and hips. Drawing the belly in. So I would say to draw the belly in when we're in this kind of half chair position, because it's somehow easier to draw your attention to your belly and your pelvic floor in this position, so you can really notice that core connection. And again, make sure you get all the way into your lower back, your hips, your knees. Gentle movement. And then straighten your legs and slowly fold forward. And you can place, actually, for now, just grab your elbows to add weight, decompressing the spine. And breathe. Make sure you drop your head. Good. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Coming up last. Pushing the floor away with your feet. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. And then just if you're not already, then go ahead and face the front of your mat. Again, find mountain pose. Make sure you're aligned. Keeping the knees slightly soft, belly in and up. And reach up. And this time, try to keep your back straight and flat as you hinge forward from the hips. So you can press your booty back a little bit. Really, to concentrate on keeping your back straight, you can keep reaching your hands forward. Try not to lock the knees. And then just either rest your hands on your shins or on your toes or on the floor or a block. Just lengthening the tops of your legs. So you should feel a nice stretch through your hips and hamstrings. If you need to, you can bend your knees if that helps you keep your back a little more straight. And inhale. If your knees are bent, then straighten them. Look forward. And exhale. And fold. This time drop your head. Exhale all the air out. And inhale, straighten. And exhale, fold. And so we're straightening and folding so that we can really get used to the feeling of a long upper body as we fold. And inhale. And exhale, keep drawing the belly in. And one more time, inhale and exhale, bringing your ribcage towards your thighs. Good, and inhale, look ahead of you, exhale. This time, bend your knees, plant your hands, and come on to hands and knees. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists and stacking your hips over your knees. Tucking the toes under and get ready for cat and cow. Inhale, drop your tailbone, drop your belly, open the chest. And exhale, draw the belly in towards your tailbone, round the spine, drop your head. Inhale, look forward, cow position. And exhale, draw the belly in, round the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Again, deep inhalation and full exhalation. Really moving with the breath. Make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. The knuckles of your index and thumbs are pressing into the mat. Good. On your next inhalation, straighten your right leg. On your next inhalation, reach your left arm out and raise the right foot, toes pointing down, and balance here. Really reaching in both directions. Good, and then reach back, grab your foot, and maybe just kick the foot back, opening the shoulder. Finding a little back bend. And exhale. Bring your knee to your elbow. Lean forward. Exhale fully. And release. And other side. Exhale your left foot back. Inhale your right arm out. Keep inhaling. Raise the left foot. Toes pointing down. Hold here. Make sure that your hips are aligned. So you don't want to be opening out to the side. Really point your toes down using your core. And inhale, really lengthen, reach in both directions. Exhale, maybe reach back, grab your foot. And inhale, kick back maybe. Good, exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale, knee to elbow. Exhale fully, activating the core, and release. Good, and now just kind of wag your tail as if you're a dog. Just really getting into your back, especially your lower back. Just moving a little bit. And then walk your hands forward, keeping your hips up. Bring your chest towards the mat. And inhale, exhale fully. Coming a little deeper into the pose with each exhalation. Good. Inhale. Walk your hands back onto the mat. Again, make sure your fingers are spread wide. And exhale, straighten into downward dog. And just pedal your feet, bringing your heels towards the mat. Really staying with deep breaths. From here, look ahead of you and engaging the core, come forward into plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Optional to have your knees down. Make sure you're engaged in your core and hold. So really press your heels away from you. That will help engage your legs as well. So core, legs, and shoulders are all engaged here. Push the mat away from you. Keep your neck long. And breathe. Good. Exhale, bring your elbows in. And come all the way down to the mat. Flip your feet. Forehead down. Keeping the neck long. And then come up into a baby cobra. So I want you to also raise your hands off of the mat. So you're really focusing in on your core and lower back and glute muscles in order to do this instead of your arms. So you can kind of exhale back down. Inhale, come up a little bit. Exhale down. Inhale, come up, press your feet into the mat. Exhale down. This time leave your hands down. And inhale up, baby cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, chest open. And exhale back down, tuck the toes under. Press back into downward dog. And anytime we're in downward dog, you can opt to rest in child's pose instead if you're getting tired. Inhale your right leg up between your hands. Come forward, shoulders over wrists. Bring your knee up and step it through. Drop the left knee and breathe into your hip. Good. Inhale, exhale. Sit back, toes pointing up, and fold. Breathing in to your hamstring. Good. Inhale, exhale, come forward. So bring your left knee up so it is straight. And inhale, open up to the right side. And exhale, reach forward. Bring your hand all the way back into the mat. Step back, out. toes and strength of your shoulders, core. And then exhale, bring your elbows in. Come all the way down with your feet. And again, we're going to bring your forehead down. Inhale, hands up as the chest off the mat. Exhale, back down. Inhale, keep the neck long. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this time keep your hands down. And press up over. Breathe there. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears, so not like this. And make sure your elbows stay back too. This is some thing that you should not be doing right now. Like this. And exhale back down. Put the toes under. And press back into downward dog. Or child pose. Take a couple breaths here. And then inhale the left leg up. Take your two hands, come forward. Move it up. And step it through. Lower the right leg into a low lunge. And breathe. And inhale, exhale. Bring your hips back, toes pointing up, and fold. Inhale, come forward. Lift your right knee and open up to the left side in a twist. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. Bring your hand down and just step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, look ahead of you, flat back. And exhale, fold. Again, bending your knees if you need to. Bringing your ribcage towards your thighs. Dropping your head. And inhale, flat back again. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Maybe adjust your clothing. Good. We're going to move into a little more of a flow now. So inhale, reach up, exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale. Come all the way down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale. Tuck your toes under. Press back, downward dog. Breathe. And inhale, right leg up, come forward, step it through, turn the left toes out to the left front corner of your mat, so a 45-degree angle. Squaring the hips forward into warrior one. And make sure that your knee stays above or behind your ankle. But other than that, try to sink as deeply as you can into the pose as long as your knee is not coming forward. Holding here. Really focusing on that forward alignment of your hips. Breathing. Good. And inhale, really lengthen Exhale, we're going to move into our first balancing pose. So we're going to bring our left foot towards the front of the mat. Actually, I think I will not have enough room for this, so excuse me, I have to step back. So inhale. See if you can come on to just your right foot balancing. You can use your toe behind you, but try to have most of your weight on your right foot. Bring the left toe up. Reach towards the floor. And then open up to the side. Find your balance. Open up to the side in half moon pose. So you want to be stacking your hips on top of each other. And you can keep looking at the floor if you need to. If you feel pretty steady, then you can turn your head out and maybe look towards your extended arm. And you'll notice that this also requires some strength in your standing legs. So we're going to hold it for a little bit, both working on balance and strength in that leg. If you fall, just try again. And remember, you can stay looking at the floor. That should really help with your balance. You can also just stay in this position if you want. You might start to feel your legs burning by this point. Good, so if you're not looking at the floor already, go ahead and look at the floor. Bend your right knee and step back low into warrior one. And we're not done yet. Inhale, exhale, again come forward. Bring both hands down. This time, we're going to try opening up into a twist. So we're going to do revolved half moon pose. So this time keep your left fingers down and see if you can open up to the right side. Yeah, we won't hold this one for as long because our leg is getting tired. And sorry, back down. And this time just step back into warrior two. And just see how you feel. Gazing over your right hand. So for warrior two, you can have a wider stance, hips pointing towards the side of the mat. Good. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, pivot onto the ball of your left foot. Cartwheel your hands down. Press back plank. Or step back plank, I should say. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale. And press back into downward dog. Or child's pose. Take a few breaths here. And whether you're in downward dog or child's pose, make sure you're really dropping your head. And so we're lengthening and kind of relaxing our neck. Good. Inhale, look between your hands. Bring your left leg up and come forward. Step it through. Warrior one. Hold in here. Good. When you're ready, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come onto the toes of your right foot. Come forward, bring your hands towards the floor. And then open up to the left side and half moon pose. Try to stack your hips on top of each other. So opening your hips up to the side. Keep breathing. Use your core strength as well as your leg strength. Good, and then look down if you're not looking there already. And step back into warrior one. Take a moment here. And inhale. Again, come forward. And this time, open up in a twist. So opening up to the left side and revolved half moon. So for revolved half moon, your hips should be pointing down towards the mat, not opening up to the side. I think it'd be really hard to open your hips up to the side, but just in case you're trying to do that, they can be facing down. Good, look at the floor, and step back. Warrior two. Again, it can be a little wider stance. And inhale your arms up, exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back plank. And just step your right foot forward between your hands. And then step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. And inhale, flat back, exhale to your hands to your waist. Inhale, engage your pelvic floor, come all the way up. And reach up, exhale, hands to heart. Good. And inhale, exhale, sit back. Drop your hands, look down, make sure you can see your toes. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, sink a little deeper, chair pose. Engage your pelvic floor. Engage your core. And again, for this one, you can have your feet together or about hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist your left elbow to your right thigh. And from here, we're going to work on balance again. Look down towards the floor and shift your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left foot and step back. Revolved lunge. And look down on the floor. Inhale and step forward into chair. So really use the strength of your standing leg. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Really press your hands towards the center of your chest. Bring your upper, in this case, your left elbow towards the ceiling. And look at the floor in front of you. Shift your weight onto your left foot. And step back into high lunge with a twist. And look at the floor. And step forward, back into chair. And inhale. Bring your arms out to the sides. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look ahead of you. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Resting here for a moment. And inhale your right leg up. And bring your heel behind your left hand. Hips squared forward. So pigeon pose. Find your pigeon pose. Make sure that you're not collapsing over onto one side. If that's happening, then place some kind of padding under your right hip. If that's not working either, then come onto your back and do like a figure 4 on your back. I'll just demonstrate really quickly. Just bringing your ankle over your left leg and opening your knee out. That's kind of a reclined pigeon pose. Otherwise, hips squared forward. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale. Fold. Resting your forehead on your forearms. And I like to keep my toes tucked under in pigeon just to keep that leg active to protect my knee. And breathe deeply, breathing into your hip. Good. Inhale, come up. Open the chest again. And exhale, plant your hands. Step back. One-legged downward dog. Just draw circles with your knee. And bring your foot down. And through another vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And inhale, open the left knee up, stacking your hips, look forward, and find your pigeon on your left side. So to start off, just make sure you're aligning your hips forward, find the correct position for your foot. Come up onto your fingertips, open the chest, and then exhale, fold forward, and you can rest your forehead on your forearms. And breathe deeply. Good. Inhale, look up. Walk your hands back, open the chest again, slight back bend. And plant your hands and find your one-legged downward dog. Roll circles, just noticing how your hip feels. And walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, exhale, hands to heart. Good. Okay, everyone's warm now, and I was warm for the beginning. It's warm already. Let's find mountain pose. And just work a little more on balance, just some more stationary standing poses. So tree, one of my favorite poses. Start by looking at the floor, 5 to 6 feet in front of you, finding your gazing point to help with your balance, just a small, non-moving spot. Spread your toes wide, engage your core, lift your weight onto one foot, and then find your tree. So you could be here with your toe helping you balance, or moving your foot anywhere on your standing leg except for moving your leg. You should avoid that area. If you happen to be comfortable with lotus pose or half lotus, then you can go into the full expression of the pose, bringing your foot into half lotus, knee pointing down, and you can just hold your foot here, and maybe like this. Okay, maybe reach up. Keep spreading your toes wide. You want your feet to have as much area as possible on that. And let's go nice and hard and slowly release. And shift to the other side. So shift your weight onto the opposite leg. Find your drishti point again if you looked somewhere else for a moment. And engaging your core, find your tree pose. Good, maybe slowly bring your arms up. And slowly release. And from here, starting to move towards the floor, step your feet wide apart, toes pointing forward or slightly in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale. And now inhale, bring your arms out to the sides. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale again, open your chest, pushing your hands back, really opening the shoulders, bringing the shoulder blades together. And exhale, fold. And see if you can let your hands just drop behind you. Bringing the top of your head towards the mat. Good. Inhale. Come halfway up, release the clasp. Bring your hands in line with your feet. Exhale, inhale once more, really lengthening your torso, and exhale, fold. And again, see if you can bring your hands, feet, and head in alignment with your head on the mat. And try to shift a little forward, like towards the balls of your feet. Your hands are here to steady you, so you won't fall over. Or at least it'll be harder to fall over. I shouldn't say you won't. Good. Inhale. Come halfway up. Walk your hands over towards one foot and towards the other. And heel toe your feet together, slightly wider than hip distance apart. And sit into a squat, yogic squat. Letting your hips open and your tailbone release. And breathe. Good. Sit all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together, opening them up like a book. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, press your knees down onto your thighs, pressing your knees towards the floor. And rounding your spine, bring the top of your head towards your feet. And breathe, coming deeper into the pose with each exhalation. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your knees together. And extend both feet forward. Draw the belly in. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold towards, maybe you can grab your big toes without too much strain. Great. Or just rest your hands anywhere on your legs. If you need to, you can bend your knees slightly. Just try to keep your upper body long and really fold, hinge from your hips as you fold without rounding your back. And exhale, fold. And try to keep your feet engaged. Meaning not your feet, your legs. Toes pointing up on your feet, so actually your feet are engaged too, but you're try to press your knees into the mat. Or your heels into the mat if your knees are bent. Breathing. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your right foot into your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So this time we're twisting slightly because we're going to fold over our left foot, our left leg. And again, keep your left leg engaged. Good. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, come up, and switch sides. Inhale the arms up, exhale, fold. Really rooting your sit bone in your leg down. Good. Inhale, look forward, exhale, come up. And now, just bring that same foot that was in, just bring your knee up and twist out to the left side, looking over your left shoulder, so your left fingertips behind you. You can, if you want to, if you can bring your elbow or your shoulder to the outer edge of your foot, then go ahead and do that. Lengthening as you inhale and deepening the twist just a little bit as you exhale. Good. Inhale forward and switch sides. Bringing your right fingertips behind you. Inhale and exhale, twist. So always exhaling into the twist and lengthening as you inhale. Good. Inhale forward. And maybe scoot forward a little bit if you need to, because we're about to go down onto our backs. Grab your blocks so you have it handy. Grab your straps so you have it handy. Reach forward. Come back. We always go into boat pose as we're going down to the floor. Bring your knees up, or your feet up off the mat, and you can stay here. Next step is to release your legs and balance. And next step is to straighten your feet. Or you can also keep holding onto your legs as you straighten your feet, find your balance, and then release your legs. Really engaging your pelvic floor here. Try to bring your chest towards your legs as much as you can. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. And slowly start to come down to the mat. When you get to the point where you can flatten your back, just stay there for a moment. Really draw your belly in. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little back massage. And stay there. I'm just going to move my mat away from the couch a little bit. I have a little more room. Good. And grab your strap. Wrap it around the ball of your right foot. Extend your left leg out and just pull your foot towards you. Breathing into your hamstring. Make sure you're being very gentle. Keep pressing your left heel into the mat. Try to keep that leg straight. Good. And inhale, exhale. Open your hip out to the side and drop your foot. And keep your left hip facing towards the ceiling. Try to avoid rolling over. Keep pressing your left leg down. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale. One more time. This time, maybe bring your shoulders up, getting a little core work in. And release. Actually, just switch feet in the strap. And release your right leg down. Inhale, exhale, pull your foot towards you. Actually, if you want to get a little more core work now, you can also bring your shoulders off the mat. Good. Exhale down and open the hip, dropping your left foot down. Again, make sure you're pressing your right leg down into the mat. Just really opening the hips here. And inhale, slowly come back. Exhale one more time. Bring your leg towards you. Good. And release. Place the strap to the side. Bend both knees. And find your bridge pose. So actually first exhale, lengthen the spine, so tilting your pelvis forward. And inhale, bring your hips up. And you can reach towards your heels. You can clasp your hands underneath you. There are lots of different arm positions for this. Just make sure your toes are pointing forward and not splayed off to the sides. And slowly release. Draw your knees into your chest. Just again, releasing your lower back. And one last pose, an inversion. So if you're comfortable with shoulder stand or plow, or both, then go ahead and go into those now. Otherwise, if you prefer, you could just use your block. Just support your hips with your block and stay like this. So supported legs up. You're going into, if you haven't already gone into shoulder pose and you plan to, or shoulder stand, just bring your hips up. Make sure you're really supporting your back. Try to bring your hips as high as possible and your back as straight as possible, and as much in a straight line as you can. So make sure you're really supporting with your shoulders and your arms and not with your neck. You shouldn't feel too much strain with your neck. Your neck should be long. And if you choose to go in the plow, go ahead and drop your feet behind you, clasp your hands behind you. Keep breathing. Good, and then slowly come out of that with control if possible. Hug your knees to your chest one more time. And just a quick counter pose, which is fish pose. So hands kind of under your thighs, come up onto your onto your elbows, that is. Open the chest and drop your head back so the crown of your head touches the mat. Maybe adjust a little bit so you can really open your throat. Look down your nose towards where the ceiling meets the wall. And breathe. And then gently come out of that. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Point your toes, just coming into a full body stretch. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale, inhale, inhale till you can't anymore. A deep inhalation. Hold your breath. Squeeze your eyes shut. Just took a moment to tense every muscle in your body. And exhale through your mouth. Come back into your regular breathing pattern, more shallow breathing pattern, and find rest. So make sure that your shoulders are open so your hands are facing towards the ceiling. Keep your neck long, and just let your feet fall out to the sides. Or if you choose to use props, go ahead and work on that now. If you want to open your chest and shoulders and relaxing. And still heavy on that. As I guide you through relaxing each part of your body. Relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your lower legs. Relax your upper legs. Knees. Relax your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows. Your lower arms. Relax your wrists. Relax your hands and feet. Relax your tailbone. Relax your lower back. Relax your middle back. Relax your upper back. Relax your neck. Relax your throat. Relax your chin. Relax your jaw. Relax your mouth. Relax your tongue, letting your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your cheeks. Relax your eyes. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax your entire body. Imagining a wave of relaxation washing from your head all the way down your body to your toes. And then back through your toes all the way to the top of your head. Your physical body is heavy and melting into the mat. Your spiritual body is light. Letting go of any thinking or planning. Nothing to do but be in this moment with your breath. And start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back into the space around you. And slowly reach your arms over your head. Bend one knee and then the other. And then roll onto one side, resting your head on your arm. And whenever you're ready, find your way back into a comfortable seated position. And that's the end of the asana part of the practice. Now I'm just going to do a short loving kindness meditation and a little breath work. If you have to go, then thank you very much for joining me. And see you next time. If you're staying, go ahead and stay so you're in a comfortable seated position. And just close your eyes. And repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. And now we're going to change some of those wishes of loving kindness to a person, specific person, or a specific group of people. So think of who those people might be and think of directing it towards them as you say the words that I'm about to say. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. And now wishing that loving kindness towards all sentient beings. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. Namaste. And again, I'm doing one more thing, the alternate nostril breathing. If you have to leave now, then thank you very much. Namaste. You're staying for the breathing. Bring your index and thumb together. Rest your left hand on your left knee. And bring your index and middle finger of your right hand down using your ring and pinky to close your left nostril and your thumb to close your right nostril. Inhale. Exhale and close left nostril. Inhale through your right. Close. And exhale left. Close. And inhale right. Close. And exhale left. Close. And inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Close. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. And close. Inhale right. Now don't close. Exhale right. And close. Inhale left. So we've switched sides. Close. Exhale right. Thank you, Rory. Close. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Close. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Close. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. And release. And again, anyone who has stayed to the end, thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. And as always, let me know in the comments or the chat if you have any feedback or suggestions or requests. Next week, I'm going to take the week off for the holiday weekend, but I'll see you again in 2 weeks. I'll also send this information out to the group email. So until I see you, stay healthy and safe. And again, namaste.